never thought a single question could change my life. Asterisk. But I asked it. Asterisk, I asked Jesus if the dead watch the living, and what he said will not leave you the same. Pause. It started on a quiet evening, the kind where the world feels strangely heavy. The sky was purple, a bruise stretched across the horizon, and inside me it was an ache, not physical, something deeper. Asterisk, a longing for answers that no sermon, no lecture, no book had ever satisfied. Asterisk, that day I had been scrolling through old photos of my father. Asterisk, he'd been gone for years, but his absence still pressed against my chest like a weight I couldn't lift. I remembered his laugh. I remembered his words. And I wondered, as I stared into the stillness of his picture, does he see me now? Asterisk, it sounds simple, doesn't it? But it burned. It burned like a fire in the back of my mind. A question I couldn't silence, so I asked, not in some formal prayer, not in some holy cathedral, but in the rawest, clumsiest whisper a human heart could offer. Asterisk, Jesus, ... Are they watching us? Are the dead watching the living? Pause, breath, the room fell silent. Asterisk. I half expected nothing. Just the hum of the ceiling fan, the creak of the old wooden chair. Asterisk. But then something shifted. It wasn't thunder. Asterisk. It wasn't a booming voice. Asterisk. It was a presence, thick, tender, undeniable. And I knew I was not alone. Then he spoke, not with words carried by air, but with words carried by spirit. Asterisk, sharp as truth, gentle as mercy, and terrifying in their clarity. Why do you ask if the dead are watching the living? He said. I froze, because he wasn't angry, he wasn't dismissive, but he was cutting through the layers, straight to the bone of my heart. I don't know, I whispered inside myself. I just want to know if he sees me. He knows I'm trying, if he's proud. Silence. Then he said, Asterisk, they see what I show them. Pause, the words landed heavy, strange, beautiful, dangerous. I leaned in, spiritually desperate to understand. Asterisk, what do you mean? I asked. Asterisk, and that's when he began to tell me not just about my father. Not just about me, but about something bigger. Something that stretched beyond the veil of life and death. Those who have passed, he said, are not blind. They're not deaf. They are alive in me, and when it serves the purpose of love, I let them see. It struck me. Not constant surveillance. Asterisk, not some eternal haunting, but chosen moments. Moments carved with intention. Asterisk, moments that matter. Asterisk, your father, continued, does not see your every stumble, your every mistake. That would be torment. That would be cruelty. But when you rise, when you love, when you choose mercy as, he sees. Because I let him. Tears filled my eyes, because it was what I had longed for, without even knowing it. Not endless watching, but purposeful witnessing. Asterisk, why though? I ask, almost pleading. Asterisk, why not let them watch everything? Asterisk, and his answer shook me. Asterisk, because heaven is not built on sorrow, it is built on joy. I will not let those I have freed be chained again to the pain of this world. They are with me, and I show them what lifts them, not what breaks them. I sat there, stunned, breathless. Asterisk, and the more I thought about it, the more the truth unfolded like a flower blooming in the dark. Asterisk, we imagine the dead staring down at us like silent spectators. Asterisk. But Jesus revealed something higher. Asterisk, not constant. Eyes, but chosen eyes. Eyes that see the triumphs that matter most. Eyes that see what strengthens love. I whispered, so. My father has seen me. The tears broke then, hot, unstoppable, because I suddenly remembered moments of strange peace, moments when I thought of my father and felt him close. Asterisk, moments I brushed off his memory, but now I knew there were glimpses. Asterisk, glimpses he had allowed, and just as I thought the conversation was over, Jesus leaned closer, pressing deeper. Asterisk, you ask about the dead watching the living. Said, but I ask you, how are the living watching the living? It pierced me because he was right. Asterisk, I had been consumed with the unseen gaze of my Father. Asterisk, but blind to the very real eyes of the people. Still here. My mother, my brother, my children. They were watching every word, every act, every choice. Live, he said, as though the living are your witnesses, because they are, or are. Love will not only be seen by them, it will echo into eternity, and the ones you've lost will see it too when I choose to show them. That broke me, because suddenly, it wasn't about chasing the approval of the dead. Asterisk, it was about living love, here and now, and trusting him to weave the rest. Asterisk, the night carried on. The silence returned, but I was different, forever. And as I sit here, I'm telling you this story, I realized the question I asked was never just about my father. It was about all of us. Asterisk, about the ache of every human heart that wonders if we are still connected to the ones we love after they are gone. Asterisk, and the answer Jesus gave is both terrifying and beautiful. Yes, they see, but not always. Asterisk, yes, they watch, but only through him. Yes, they know. Asterisk, but only what will lift them, not what will wound them. Asterisk, because love is not cruel. Asterisk, love does not expose the scars of this world to those who have been healed. Asterisk, love chooses what builds, not what destroys. Asterisk, and if you listen closely, asterisk, you'll realize the same truth he revealed to me. Asterisk, that the greatest way to honor those who have gone before us is to live now, to love now, to forgive now, to rise now. Asterisk, because when we do, he shows them and they rejoice. So the next time you wonder if your father, your mother, your friend, your child, asterisk, sees you, know this: they see the best of you. Asterisk, they see what matters, they see what lasts, and one day you will see them again. Until then, asterisk, live as though their eyes are on you. Because when you choose love, they are. Pause, breath, final whisper. That is what he told me. Asterisk, and I will never forget it. Asterisk.